Good morning, everyone. Today, as part of the ILC family, I'm so happy to announce that we have one of our B1 students giving a wonderful presentation with a great topic for us. And without any further ado, here he is.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jonathan, and I'm going to talk about the daily life in Japan, traditional and modern practices. The first is traditional clothing, the kimono. The traditional Japanese garment is the kimono that has been worn for centuries. The kimono is silk and is worn at weddings and in tea ceremonies. The yukata is made of cotton and is worn at summer festivals and onsen. Onsen is hot springs. The yukata, the hakama has white pants worn over the in formal ceremonies and martial arts. And finally, jinbei is a casual clothing usually worn by men and boys during the summer. Kimono colors can have symbolic meanings. For example, red represent happiness and good fortune. Black represent formality and seriousness. White represent blue represent peace and stability. And green represent nature and life. Nature and life, yes. Cuisine. The Japanese cuisine is known for its freshness, aesthetic, and balance of flavors. They eat unusual food such as rats, frogs, starfish, seahorse, and snakes. However, the most popular food is sushi, ramen, tempura, sashimi, and okonomiyaki. The sushi is made of rice with various ingredients such as raw fish, seafood, eggs, and vegetables. Ramen is a noodle soup with various broths. Tempura, fried food, and vegetables. Sashimi is a thinly sliced raw fish or seafood. Okonomiyaki, it's like a pancake made of flour, eggs, and various ingredients like pork, mayonnaise, and seafood. The culture. The Japanese people are very kind and polite. Pay attention to the needs and comfort of their West. Bows are used for greetings, apologies, and expression of gratitude. People are also known for their responsibility, punctuality, education, respect, and dedication in the activities of the day. Traditional festival. Tanabara, this is the Star Festival. During Tanabara, the Japanese people write their wishes on small pieces of paper, inform the poems or requests, and hand them on bamboo, which are then placed outside homes, schools, and public places, waiting for your wishes to come true. The bamboo is decorated with paper chains, origami. Origami is the art of creating figures and shapes with paper, such as flowers and animals. During Tanabara, many people wear yukata, a light version of the kimono. The hanami, cherry blossom. Hanami literally means seeing flowers. This event takes place every year during spring, where families, friends, coworkers, classmates meet to have picnics under the cherry blossom trees, celebrating with food, drinks, and sometimes music. The short life of cherry blossom symbolizes the transitory nature of life. Um, the architecture and infrastructure. The architecture and infrastructure offer impressive views of their cities and the landscapes. Uh, uh, meeting new people and trying new food can be exciting. Traveling helps you build confidence, adaptability, making you more resilient. Uh, Traveling opens your mind, uh, a new experience, a new experience, and improve your creativity and problem solving skills by exposing you to different ways of life. That was my presentation. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you very much, Jonathan, for this interesting information about Japan, which is a very beautiful country. Okay, I would like to ask you some questions in regard to your presentation. At first, you were talking about the different clothing items that they wear. I think some of them depending on the occasion. And the first one you mentioned was the kimono. Is it only worn by women, or do men also wear a version of kimono?
No, the kimono is for men and girls.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's see. Great. Let's see. Also, you were talking about the traditional food. You mentioned ramen soup, sushi, sashimi, among others. So I would like to ask you if you have tried Japanese cuisine, and then which dish is your favorite and why?
Yes, I have tried the sushi, tempura, and sashimi. Sashimi, yes. But my favorite food is sushi. Yes, sushi is made of rice with various ingredients like raw fish, eggs, vegetables, and yes. Uh, uh, yes, but the sushi is fried, so is tempura and
Mhm.
ramen. Ramen, I try. I try once time.
Did you like it?
Yes, I like it.
Okay, great. Okay, besides having these dishes, these traditional dishes, do they also have any traditional drink? Is there a Japanese traditional drink?
Yep, there are many interesting and popular drinks, such as sake. Sake is an alcoholic beverage and is made of fermented rice. Fermented rice. Matcha is green tea, which is bitter. And umeshu is a plum wine, which is sweet and served as an aperitif.
Okay, it's the first time I heard about measure, right? Okay, great. Thank
Umeshu,
you.
yes.
All right. Look, you were talking about the Japanese behavior, for example, that they bow to people and they are very respectful. How would you compare this behavior to, let's say, the behavior in other countries and the traditions from other countries? What makes the Japanese behavior special?
Okay. Uh, The Japanese people are very respectful and polite uh, with another's West, the people are more formal and reserved, while in Ecuador, their people is more physical contact. For example, the greetings are more uh, are more kisses on the cheek, hugs, or handshakes, and the Japan is more formal and reserved. And this
Okay, thank you. Yes, you're right. Okay, you were talking about several festivals. Actually, you explained two, if I'm not mistaken. You mentioned one that I think the name you said was Tanabara, correct? I'm not sure. Yes?
yes,
All
Tamara.
right. I would like to ask you a question about this because if I'm not mistaken, you said that during this festival, people make wishes, correct?
Yes, make wishes.
All right. So why do you think making wishes is important for the Japanese during this festival?
Mm, I think the people write wishes uh, about about the gods. Uh, for example, there is a, a sanctuary dedicated to the god of rice, and this it is a popular place for the visitors and worshippers. Um, Worshippers to bless their to bless the harvest.
Okay, the rice harvest. Okay, great. Actually, thank you for that explanation because my next question was about the buildings because you mentioned the Japanese architecture and so on. But you didn't mention particular buildings or places to visit. Can you tell us a little bit about those? Any special building or important building, or maybe a city or a place that has important buildings in Japan?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. In Kyoto, you should uh, visit Kyoto for its temples, castles, sanctuaries, palaces, and deer park and museums. But the buildings buildings are more traditional and no, yes, the buildings are more traditional and combining the technology and culture.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. Well, thank you for bringing up my next topic because my next question is about technology. Japanese is famous for its technology. What can you tell us about Japanese technology, also compared to technology in other countries?
Mm, mm, okay, the technology is sorry, the Japan is famous for its technology advance, and Ecuador, mm, the technology no isn't advanced, but is more known for its culture and tradition diversity.
Hmm?
So Japan is more advanced in robots, smartphones, uh,
Mhm.
and shops.
All right. Okay. Yes. But what I meant no, wasn't comparing exactly Japanese technology and Ecuadorian technology, but let's say, what about the technology from in other countries? Do you think in other countries like developed countries like the United States or Canada, etc., do you think they have more technology than Japan or similar technology to Japanese technology? Or is still the Japanese technology, let's say, more advanced than in these countries?
Mm, yeah, I think. is the similar with countries, the first word.
Okay.
Uh, the same technology advance.
Okay, thank you very much, Jonathan, for all this information, for all the answers. Would you like to visit Japan someday? Have you been to Japan?
No, I haven't visited Japan, but I would like it.
Okay, thank you very much. Goodbye, Jonathan. See you soon.
Bye, teacher.